So with DC Fandom wrapped up, I wanted to talk about a couple of the things that got announced at DC Fandom. Even though the actual event itself was pretty slow throughout most of the actual runtime, it ran about over 4 hours, and it was pretty slow most of the time. But a couple of the trailers that they did show off, I was really excited about. One of those being Black Adam, guys. Black Adam, I was really skeptical about. I was kind of wondering, is this something that I'm really going to be interested in? And after watching the teaser of this movie, it is one of my most anticipated movies of the future. Let's talk about it. So, guys, this is coming to us from Eric Francisco of Inverse. Black Adam teaser shows The Rock does everything Superman can, but better. Dwayne Johnson has said the hierarchy of power in the DC universe will change with Black Adam. Finally, at DC Fandom, we can see what he's talking about. So, obviously, guys, DC Fandom happened. Ever his own best hype man, Johnson promised the film, directed by regular collaborator Jean-Claude Serra, will be worth the wait. It's still in post-production and not yet ready yet to show a full trailer, but on the occasion of DC Fandom, I felt like I had to bring you guys just a little something special, Johnson said. And guys, the scene previews the movie's opening, which Johnson explained shows him in full costume as Black Adam. When archaeologists and a squadron of gun-toting mercenaries stumble upon an ancient ruin, they awaken Black Adam. And Johnson demonstrates Black Adam's superhero abilities early on, including super strength, speed, and invincibility, somewhat like Superman. And what I gotta say, guys, is in the sequence that they showed, where he grabs one of the mercenaries and just like electrocutes this guy in a pretty brutal fashion. And we'll talk about the Batman later on, but I gotta tell you, I get like certain vibes as well from Black Adam that give me a sense of, is this going to be an R-rated Black Adam, and is the Batman going to be an R-rated Batman? I would love to see it because it looks like they're really taking a very dark type of style, which with Black Adam, similar to what they're doing with the Batman. And I love this for DC because you got Marvel, which is a little bit more lighthearted, kind of for everyone. These ones, that being DC, feel like more mature kind of rated films here, which makes me very, very excited. That being said, Black Adam debuted in DC Comics as a villain for Captain Marvel. Not the MCU heroine you're thinking of, but the DC superhero now known as Shazam. Black Adam's popularity has allowed him to thrive as his own entity, starring in some of his solo comic books and as the main character in Geoff Johns' run on JSA in the mid-2000s. Black Adam's presence in JSA saw him shift from villain to anti-hero, following Black Adam to take on more complicated moral shades than your average superhero. With Johnson in the role, Black Adam will undoubtedly be a superhero unlike any we've seen before. And the Black Adam segment of DC Fandom opened up, funnily enough, with Pierce Brosnan. The actor said that despite playing James Bond for 10 years, his role as Dr. Fate in Black Adam took him by surprise. Guys, Black Adam's got a really nice stellar cast. I think that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the perfect guy for Black Adam. I'm so excited about this title. I did not think I would be as excited as I am now, but this is one of those trailers that really got me hooked now, and I can't wait to see more information about it as it comes out. So Dwayne Johnson playing the lead in Black Adam is unbelievably exciting, if only because Johnson is finally inhabiting a superhero role he says he was born to play. Thus far, Johnson's hype for Black Adam has involved more than a few jabs at Superman. Johnson has frequently spoken about changing the hierarchy of power in the DC universe. If Superman is on top, Johnson has said that his Black Adam will threaten to change that. So Black Adam will open in theaters on July 29, 2022. So summer of 2022, guys, is when we can expect this film. So outside of just a teaser trailer and, the actors and actresses talking a little bit about Black Adam, there's still a lot of mystery to this movie as a whole, but I love where he says that the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is going to change forever. And what's interesting about that, guys, is that Black Adam, is this going to be that anti-hero, that villain that takes on some of these other characters like the Batman, Superman and all of that. And it's going to be something very interesting to see, because I'm wondering if Dwayne The Rock Johnson has signed a multi-year deal with DC to play Black Adam, like a multitude of movies. I would love to see them with the new Batman coming out, with The Flash, and all these different movies that are coming out, even though it's a little bit convoluted because The Flash is going to have Michael Keaton's Batman. The Batman's kind of like its own separate thing, it seems like, at this point in time. It's going to be interesting how they play it, but I would love to see somewhat of a kind of like, this is a foundation for how they can approach the future, similar to what Marvel did when they started with Iron Man, and as they went, it kind of led us all the way to Avengers Endgame, which was kind of the end of Phase 1. Now we're going into Phase 2, obviously. I'm hoping that they're doing that here with DC, because I've always felt that DC tried to skip a lot of the steps that Marvel took to kind of build their cinematic universe by inserting Justice League so early on without really introducing the characters to everyone like they had done in Marvel, or Marvel had done with their characters, and really built the entire foundation before even ever getting to the Avengers. So I'm hoping that they're doing that here with DC. I'm hoping that they kind of play their cards right, where they kind of build these characters out before they start really having a lot of collaborations and things of that nature to build another Justice League, essentially. But nonetheless, Black Adam, guys, one of my most anticipated movies of the future, and definitely one of my most anticipated movies of next summer. But let me know what you guys think about Black Adam and what we know so far about it. Let's have a real conversation about it. And for more Black Adam content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.